Alright, this is my formal review for Fire Exit by Morgan Talty. Thank you so much to NetGalley for providing me with an ARC in exchange for an honest review. Let's start with the plot. So this follows our main character, Charles, who grew up on the Penobscot Reservation in Maine. At age 18, however, he was kicked out because he actually has no blood ties to the tribe itself, meaning that he cannot live on the reservation when he is a full-grown adult. We follow him years later as he is struggling to take care of his mother, who is battling with dementia, and figuring out if he should introduce himself to the girl who lives across the river, who happens to be his daughter, who doesn't know he exists. This book has a lot of themes of mental illness, depression, grief, dementia, what it means to be a family, and what it means to have ties to a culture that you no longer are a part of. What I liked about this book is definitely the writing style. This is a literary fiction book, and Morgan Talty's writing style flows really well. The dialogue flowed nicely, it was easy to read, and overall it was just an enjoyable read. I also value other people's experiences and their perspectives on life, so reading about Charles and his life and his thoughts and how he processes things, to me, was just valuable. Something I don't know if I liked or not about the book is just the whole mundanity of the story. This is a literary fiction book, but it really is also just a book about a guy living his life, which sounds a little mundane at times, but it actually was kind of nice and refreshing to read a story not about someone who is chosen, or about a hero, or about someone who goes and does amazing things with their life. I just can't decide if I loved it because it reminded me of my own mundanity and ordinary life, or if I hated it because it reminds me of my own mundanity and my ordinary life. The one major gripe I do have with this book is Morgan Talty's use of the R-word slur about 85% in. It just felt completely unnecessary. Like, it's 2024, why are we just throwing slurs in books? And it just left a bad taste in my mouth for the remainder of my read. The character would have been the same without it, the plot would have been the same without it. The whole book really felt like it would be the exact same without that slur in there, and it really did feel like it was just tossed in, and I just don't like that, and I don't think it's necessary. Overall, I did give it a 3-star, and I don't know.